Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 21st of May, and today we're killing 3 sovereign officers while harming as few people as possible. We are shaky, silent, and have a supplier. We got a long blade to bash around with and only stab one person per ship on with it. Quiet, quickfire, armor-piercing shotgun, similar to the last one. It's a shotgun, and we can't even make noise with it. And it's shaky, and we're not. A visitor that could actually come in handy here for getting keys or getting random crates. Yeah, let's see how this goes. We've got shotguns facing us, emergency shields, light reinforcements, and many sentry guns. Alright, first ship's fairly small. Maybe it'll be fine. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, if this group wasn't here, we could just walk down here, visit, stab, return. Maybe even get a crate if we were feeling very fancy. And we could still perhaps do that. If we just throw the visitor as a distraction, we could get down here, and from here, I think we can... Yeah, from here we should be able to visit here. Let me just toss a blade down. What's another avenue? The other avenue is we need to get this key card somehow, which is doable, but annoying. And then we have to get this key card or get this key card and go around and... Yeah, I'm feeling. See, do I actually have to worry about this? You can see until right... No, you're gonna see. Well, is that a problem? No, we have to wait a little bit for the long blade anyways, so let's just throw in it. Yeah, probably best to just wait. We could go early and just be fine with you walking over here and hopefully getting distracted and walking back. But it's difficult to count on that. Alright, that should be fine. I'm a little worried about this, but we can deactivate it, so that's actually fine. And then dash into the corner. Go here. And make sure we don't hit the pilot. That would be a silly way to lose the challenge. And I don't know, Sidewinder would be incredible. Emergency shield. And a gun. Is there a way I could have done? No, there's any... You know what I should have done, or could have done, is I could have tossed something down as a distraction and then stabbed him, because stabbing with a long blade is a quiet strike and they wouldn't have turned around, and then I could have potentially grabbed the key, dashed down here, and then dashed over to here. But now if I want to do that, they're looking at me. And we got a sentry gun as well. Do I try it anyways? It's incredibly risky, but what if I try it anyways? A dash here, or so. Maybe a dash here. Dash here might be better. There's no way I'm gonna stab you. Alright, This is a bad idea, but I'm doing it anyways. Am I doing it? I'm doing it anyways. All right. Deactivate. Throw. Oh, my thing's on cooldown. I should have picked... No, I didn't have... We throw and just don't panic. And then we throw. And I'm close enough to steal. And then we're close enough to pick this up with F. Perfect. And then we throw. And then we'll pick up a new one soon enough. Oh, and we got the free pickup. All right, so you should be out of stabbing range. Throw this at you. Dash down here. And then we just safely walk over to the crate. Perfect. And we get a swapper for our trouble. All right, that was worth it. Pick up our stuff. Ooh, I can do a super dash. I haven't had to do one of those in a while. All right, so what kind of angle do we want? Don't have great angles. Something like that. Something like this. All right, that was good. And then we get in here and we get free. Return to pod. And we leave. All right. All right, that was risky. That was risky, but I pulled it off. Hell yeah. Alright, explosives, emergency shield, target flees, jammer, defender, but we might just swap in. And what have we got here? We could potentially immediately swap in. And that is tempting. Yeah, I'm feeling like a doc first. Two seconds, very nice. Okay, now that would have been fine. But yeah, we could have done something similar here. Dash down through here, visit, get you stabbed, return home. But it's gonna be much faster to just swap in. Do I want to take things with me? Probably not the quiet gun. I can't swap in on ship 3, so... And it doesn't matter too much. We'll just do this. Do need to consider if I want to get the target's item. We swap. And we dash. And then we make a decision. I do have to walk a little bit. It's like, that's gonna be very little time for an item. What have we got? A swapper and visitor. We could probably use more help on ship 3. He redocked in the time it takes to get the blade back, or the blade recharged, and a glitch trap is fantastic, as well as a second long blade. I should have noticed that they had blades, but that means our bash dashing will be much faster as well, so that's well worth it. All right, our guns are silent. We remote. 4 seconds on pickup. And I should have made sure that the ship was unloaded. It's probably fine, but I should have checked that. Okay. And final ship, we got shields everywhere. Glad I've got the glitch trap. And target flees. Alright, doubly so. Alright, so we can bash around pretty safely. Tracker and jammer are the ones we gotta be careful of. But if we can just... How do we set off the alarm? I suppose walk up behind someone and shoot. Is the telepad within decent distance? Let's see, so we can get to here, maybe do a swap, and then 1, 2, 3. It feels pretty feasible for us to be able to get from here to trapping the telepad. So I'm gonna dock here. And even if it's not the biggest loss of time to just use it as a key clone. And we might even be able to swap in. Bong bong. And... Alright, so no swapping in. But we can visit... Let's see, so let's visit, stab, steal, dash. This key is a little awkward. Because we need to be bash dashing in there, and if we go too far, we take the blade. Or we blade out the window. Or we can just go down here and swap. I want to set off the alarm, but it's difficult to do. I was thinking I could shoot to get you to set off the alarm, but you've got glitch dash, and that's gonna for sure teleport you to a place where it reflects back off onto me. Make sure we pick up our stuff. Yeah, there's some dangers, but I do think visitor is the way. Just need to set off the alarm somewhere. Maybe set off the alarm with one of you, perhaps? I'm silly. I know what to do, at least as far as bypassing this room. I just need to set off the alarm somewhere. I'm also silly. I can protect myself with the emergency shield. Alright, we'll do that. But how am I gonna... I need to get... that doesn't actually solve the alarm issue, because if I dash towards you, you're gonna turn around. What if I throw a gun at you? Oh, that works. That works. Alright, so you're setting off the alarm. I don't actually need your key with my new plan, because my new plan is to bypass a room or two. A little risky to send you here because you could wander off. So I think I just send you here. And then we dash. And then we swap. The alarm's going off. And then I need to get your attention. And then get you to teleport. That's the worst spot for you to be. But I can still get around you. Good, good, good. Dash down here. And then we trap this room. Alright, now there is a big temptation to use the telepath to leave, and that would be faster. But we've got people chasing after me. Can't let them be dead and in space. So instead, we're just gonna go over this way. Just distract them all. Send them to a new location. And that should be good. Alright. That should be good. That should be good. Step out of the way so you don't accidentally shoot yourself or something. Yeah, they're all coming this way. Yeah, and you're going out that way. Telepath is trapped. Going out through there. Target flees. I don't have to capture you. Alright, just covering all of my bases. Alright. Ship will stay loaded because you're already fleeing, and we leave. Okay, I was wondering why someone teleported. It's because they have glitch dash, not because they use my glitch trap. 8 seconds, and then we let the ship unload just for safety. And then we're good. Alright, that was a fun one. $5.99, we submit for first place so far, and I don't anticipate anyone getting faster than that. Tie is certainly possible, but you can't do ship 1 all that much faster. Now, maybe you could if you don't use the visitor, but that is so... There's a lot of things that could go wrong there. Ship 2, I got a 2-second dock. And because of what I did on ship 1, I was able to swap in. And then because I went back and got the target's item, I got the glitch trap, which let me do ship 3 incredibly fast. So yeah, you have to get all the items. And in order to do those, you use the visitor on the... Yeah. I don't think you can reasonably get faster than that. Unless I missed something. There's very little I could miss, I think. There's only so many crates, and the items that could be on guards would cost you style points to get them. Oh wow, only 5 people have completed it at all so far. Yeah. Feeling very good about that score. That was good. That was a fun one. Yesterday, we have 7-2 taking the top spot with 31 seconds and a 5.99. Very nice job. We got me coming up in second, Basil in third, Cassandra in fourth, and Zazaza in 5th place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.